driven from a cozy and beautiful broadcast box.
How's it going, boys? Johnny Superbman back here with you this time to teach you how to play like a defenseman. That's right. Let's not waste any time, boys. Let's get straight to the attribute screen. Alright, so the defenseman is very interesting. You need to use him the right way, but he can be very effective. Athleticism lacks a lot. Acceleration and agility we're going to put at 80. Balance we'll put at 70. Endurance we'll put at 80. Speed, 77. We're not going to be top speed. Don't worry about that. Strength, we'll put, strength we'll get at 78. A little bit more into our balance. We don't want to be losing the puck. And endurance. Yeah, okay, so there's our athleticism. Defense, this is where it gets real fun. Stick checking and body checking, all the way up to 99. We'll top a little bit off of an aggressiveness and defensive awareness. You're going to be a beast out there when it comes to defense. But when it comes to offense, you're going to suck. Oh, we really lack here. Deking 60, hand-eye 65. Offensive awareness, don't touch. Leave it at 40. Passing, still very important. Get that up to 85. Puck control, also important. You don't want to be losing the puck in your own zone. Get that slap shot power all the way up there. You take advantage of it. You have a strong slap shot. Alright, so there you go. It hurts in offense, but there's my defensive defenseman. Let's see what he can do for us, shall we? Now the first thing I want to talk about is camera switching. As the defensive defenseman, you need to be the last guy back there, making sure no 2-on-1s or breakaways happen. But look at this, I can't even see myself. I'm below the camera. There's also a forward on their team below the camera as well. I can't play him the right way, it's very dangerous. So what you want to do is hit the back button. And look, the camera is now on me. I can better gauge the situation and make a good defensive play. Camera switching also helps for your breakout. Look at this. Camera is on me. I'm making sure I'm the last guy into the zone. No breakaways or 2-on-1s are going to happen because of me. This guy's trying to pinch up. I make sure I'm on him, staying behind him. Now the loose puck, I can get to it. Simply feed it back around deep. Don't need to do anything special. Guard that neutral zone. Again, loose puck, get to it, dump it in. They're not getting by me. I'm playing good defensive hockey. So no breakaways, ever. If you're a defensive defenseman, if a breakaway happens, it's your fault. Use that camera switch. Again, I'm making sure all their forwards get into their zone to play defense. Now I see them breaking out. I don't even need to see the puck. I just follow them. 3-on-1. Get back. Help your team. Be a defensive defenseman. Okay, so defensive positioning is something you really have to worry about. You're not the fastest skater out there, so you can't be everywhere. Cover that slot. Don't go chasing people. Make sure if they're coming into the slot, you're there and you're going to stop them. Poke check, body check, whatever you have to do. Stay in that slot until the puck is clear. Again, it doesn't matter how many mistakes your teammates make. Body checking, missing. You're always going to be there because you're the last man back. Always. There should never be a time where you're not there. Alright, so defensive positioning is just as important. Look at this play right here. Domsky receives the pass and he's totally hung out to dry. He has a winger right in his face. Now I see this and I have to react. Don't think twice. Immediately if you sense trouble happening, a 2-on-1 or a breakaway is going to happen, you start backtracking towards your own net and you start hustling. Don't think twice. Now Domsky recovers and he's still able to get the pass off to me, but I'm already headed back toward our net. I recover from this, I go get that loose puck, I throw it on the net low, a nice little bounce, and I let our forwards take over. Defense first, that is your number one priority. Think defense. Okay, so positioning on their breakout is very important. You want to get up in their grill, but you don't want to lose speed. You want to keep the same speed as them. Make them think you're going to body check them. A lot of the time, they'll do some stupid deke and throw themselves offside. Now remember, the key is to keep the same speed. You don't want to do a stick lift or a body check. You'll lose speed. Let them do an LB deke. If you're skating the same speed, they're not going to magically get behind you. You'll have the puck in your grasp. Take it and go back up the ice. Now, if their team does manage to catch you deep or they go wide on you successfully, you need to know what to do. Now, if they're going to go for that cross crease, you got to get in that passing lane and disrupt the pass. Don't press the LB button. Don't try to poke it yourself. Simply hold the vision button, the left trigger, and try to stay in the passing lane. Take that pass away. Look here. I'm on the opposite side of the puck carrier. I need to identify who I'm going to cover, and I need to get in that passing lane. Hold down the left trigger, no poke check, no LBs, please God, stay away from the LB, it's horrible, and block that pass. Look at this, 3-on-1, I'm the last man back, as I'm supposed to be. Let the goalie take the shot, take away the cross creaser, don't panic. Just try to stay in between it, and your guy a lot of the time will either deflect it or intercept it. Then be smart, go around the net, good breakout. Simple. Okay, so now let's talk about stick checking. The stick lift, first of all, is absolutely horrible. Stay away from it. You don't need it. All it does is slow you down. You take penalties. You'll stick lift the guy and he'll still pick up the puck, giving you false hope. Don't do it. The poke check is all you need. When you have a 99 poke check, you won't be taking penalties unless you're doing stupid poke checks from behind the guy. Because of the 99 stick checking, it helps you out a lot, right? When you do a poke check, it doesn't slow you down like the stick lift. You can quickly react if it's not successful. And you have a greater reach. So just use it. It's a lot better for me, so stay away from the stick lift and use the poke check. It can be very, very effective. So let's talk about body checking now. I don't want you to be body checking like this. Look at this, 1 body check. I'm all over the place. Come back, 2 body checks. I'm just chasing everyone. 3 body checks. 4 body checks. It may feel good, but you're sloppy. You're all over the place. Don't be like that. Wait for the guy to be against the boards. That's when it's most effective. Because guess what? The puck can only go 2 ways. Forward and back into the middle of the ice. Okay? It's not like an open ice body check where the puck can go anywhere and another forward can pick it up quickly and they can still burn you. No. Save your body checks for when you're against the boards. They're a lot more effective that way. You can pick up the puck and you can get it to another winger or another defender. And also, if you can get an early body check around the blue line and pick up the puck, you can usually spring a winger and get a good chance. All their players are into the zone. A neutral zone turnover. That's the #1 rule you don't want to do. So if you can body check someone around the boards, around the blue line, and retrieve the puck and have a winger or a center ready to go, it can create a very good chance. So, risk and reward. Use the body check if you're good at it, but only around the boards. I'm telling you, no open ice body checks. Save them for around the boards and the blue line, okay? And since you have a good body checking rating, after every whistle, just get in the other team's heads. Go after everyone and just body check everyone. Have fun. And honestly, I've played games where I get body checked all the time, and it does frustrate me. It gets in my head. So do it to the other players. If you have a good body checking rating, every whistle, just kill them. Be careful with those body checks, though, because you don't want to be taking penalties. You got to kill them as the defensive defenseman. Now, when you are killing a penalty, don't waste time. When you have it, simply do a scoop dump or take a nice slap shot down the ice. Remember, cover that slot. You got to stay there. And when you get it, take a nice hard slap shot down the ice. Don't waste time. You don't have the hands. You don't have the speed. Simply get rid of it. And use those boards too. The defender's in your way, bam, right off the boards. Clear the zone. That's what you want to do. Now, even though you are a defensive defenseman, you can contribute offensively, but it all starts with good breakouts and good passes. Look at this. Off the board, saucer pass to a well-positioned right winger. That helps a lot. Again, a strong breakout. Don't force a pass. 1 turn. Don't do too many turns. You'll fall. No LB dekes. Simply gain the red zone and dump it in. Opposite corner. Hard slap shot. You'll get a good bounce off the boards with that 99 power. So try it out. Now, if you can hit the red line and you have space, aim up around the net. Take a nice hard slap shot and that puck will come flying out because of your power. You can usually pick it up with one of your wingers. Remember, you have that high passing rating. We jacked it up to 85, so use it. Make your 1 turn, see if anyone's open, and hit them. That way you don't have to do the dump and chase every time. You can hit the open winger. You know, you don't always have to be defensive minded. He does have good enough stats to make a move or two. Just stay away from the LB deke and keep making quick passes. You can be very, very effective. Speed isn't everything. I mean, look at this play right here. You use your mind and your passing rating. Look, behind the net, suck them at me, pass around the boards. 2 forecheckers caught in deep now. Now we have our center and our defenseman springing away. I'm back, playing defense, covering our other defender, and he gets a good opportunity. Simple. Now, I wish I didn't have to show this play, but a lot of people I've seen will miss easy passes like this. In club games, you may only get an opportunity like this once a game to spring a breakaway pass, so you need to be able to make sure that you can hit that. 85 passing rating, be accurate on that left stick, and make the accurate pass. Spring your forwards on breakaways, make sure you're the last one in the zone, and allow your forwards to do what they do best. Alright, boys? We hope you enjoyed this video on how to play like a defensive defenseman. Our next one's going to be 2-way forward, so don't you miss it. And watch the Stanley Cup Finals. This matchup is absolutely outstanding. For Johnny Superbman and Domsky, take it easy, boys, and thanks for watching.